I talk to them. I use them well. When they are around, I don't do anything for myself again. I can sit down on the chair and ask them to come and bring something for me here. The last time they sat down one day, I said, come and give me this. And those children, they look at their eyes. They look at each other. Do you know what it means? Oh, Sorojado. I think you can see I'm sure. Because it sounds abnormal. They stand up from where they are to come and give something that can just stretch my hand. I want to use that time where. Praise the Lord. It's a reality that will happen to everybody. It's a reality. You will not go before that time. All your labor and sweat over your children. One thing I know about fathers and mothers, we labor over our children. You will not go before season of harvest. All of you, you will witness the glory of your children. And I pray for all the young folks here. Your parents have labored. They are still laboring over you. May they live to witness your glory. What happened to Joseph's mother, for all women here, it won't happen to you. When Joseph became great, the mother was gone. The mother was dead. And before that woman had Joseph and Benjamin, that woman suffered. That woman suffered, yet she went through all the difficulties she had to have there. But when Joseph became the prime minister, she was not there. It was the father and the siblings that came down to Egypt to come and enjoy. If the mother was alive, Joseph would have treated that woman well. But the woman was not there. I pray for all mothers here again. In the name that is above all names. The affliction that happened to Joseph's mother that was not around during our season of glory, that affliction will not happen. Jesus. All the young folks here, you are still single. I'll be meeting all singles after service today. You are still single. The affliction that came upon Abel will not happen to you. Abel died in his prime. He was not married. Abel was a good man. Abel was a good man. But his brother killed him. Why did the brother kill him? His life was making progress. Sorry, ikorita yet in tẹ̀síwájú. Mọ́tura sílẹ̀ o. Súnmọ́ Ọlọ́run. Kún fún àdúrà. Gbogbo ojú tó rí ọ bó ń ṣe rere kọ́ ló dùnnú sí ọ. It is not all eyes that see your progress, your movement forward, that are pleased with you. So you need to be more prayerful. I don't see any one of us going to the grave untimely here. In fact, for being a part of this meeting today, something has entered into your life that will make you to become a no-go area, that will make you to become unkillable. You become undieable until your time is up. And that time will be when you are in full ripe old age. I just crossed the border of half time. I just started my second half. And second half is always sweeter. No matter what happened in the first half. In the second half, you can turn the table around. In the second half, where they were eating you out, you can begin to eat them out. Don't see yourself dying young. I have a dream of the next 10 years. I have a dream of the next 20 years. I have a dream of the next 30 years. Where I am today is a dream of 10, 16 years ago. The day Covenant Champions started November 4, 2007 at Ajibode Junction. I had a dream. That we were going somewhere. Even when we have not bought any land, at Ajibode Junction, I will be talking about Champions Cathedral. I didn't think twice before I know the name to be given to this auditorium. I say it on the altar, that smallish altar. So please, have a dream of 10 years, have a dream of 20 years. Now, when you have a dream of 10, 20, 30 years and you pursue it, you won't think of dying young. There will be no space for any untimely death spirit. They will try, but they will always fail. Quickly, before we take the remaining prayer points, dangers of untimely death. Dangers of untimely death. Number one, it cuts short the glory of a man. Untimely death cuts short the glory of a man. As I was going through this message yesterday, I cannot but just remember my late father. I cannot but just, he served 23 years in civil service. He joined civil service very early after he finished from Technical College, Oshogbo. He spent 23. He had the plan of spending 35 years and retire and enjoy his retirement. But that never happened. For a large part of his life that I witnessed, he struggled. He struggled to make ends meet. If that was not the case, I won't wear a torn knicker in my Form 4 first term. Form 4 first term. A term is 13 weeks. Average of 3 months. I return back home every day to tell him, my knicker is torn. You have to buy another one. He will say, do you know, there are things children can never do for themselves. Tagbarabasi, kun abi ka bona se mon so. Táwọn òbí ò bá lágbára, that boy, that girl will be at a crossroad. For 3 months, I was telling him, begging him, that my knicker is torn. But late 1991, things began to change. I learned a lesson from his life. When you struggle, go through difficulties, at any point you begin to see rays of light, step up your prayer, double your prayer, increase your fasting. Many people used to make the mistake, when they begin to see rays of light, it kind of changes, they relax. That was the mistake my father made. And you know, in their days, they used to pray for their enemy. Àwọn Baptist náà ti jí o. Wọ́n sọ mọ́ o. Wọ́n gbárù àdúrà yẹn mọ́. Ìgbà mi tẹ́ bá rí àdúrà táwọn Baptist mi gbà nísìn. Àwọn CAC, àwọn CAC ti ṣáná tipẹ́. Tipẹ́. Àwọn CAC. For 1 hour, wàá gbàdúrà tó wá ní ọmọ jẹsẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Bó o fẹ́ gbà gan. Next time lónìí, wọ́n lè tó ti wọlé náà. Olúwa dáríjì àwọn ọ̀tá wa. Olúwa dáríjì wọn. That's the kind of prayer my father used to pray. Late 1991, things were changing. Things were changing. And we felt it at home, that things were changing. Things he couldn't do for us before, he began to do it. And October 7, 1992, he was not sick. He was not sick. I left for school Monday morning. It was on a Wednesday. In fact, they said he washed some clothes Wednesday morning. He was on 1 week or 2 weeks break or thereabout before returning back to Ire. When they created Osun State, Osun Indigen moved to Ire and Esauke. Or your Indigen who were in Ila or other places, they also came back. I think that's what brought the Kenakiola to Ibadan. You were in Ila before? When they created Osun State, those indigenous of Oyo, they returned back so that they go and the dove of Osun went back there. Washed clothes himself. Finished eating. I think he stood up, wanted to take something. By that time, we were living in one house, duplex. There are different types of duplex. different type of duplex. We were living in the same compound. We were living in one flat. The house is 4 flat. We were living at the flat up. 3-bedroom flat. I want to lay at the yara and to be jana. Sitting room. You only play 3 aside in bed. Then after spending about 1982, we moved to that house. No, 1988. After spending about 2 years in that flat, my father couldn't struggle to pay the second year rent. Then there's a duplex at the back of that house. Sitting room is under. Step is outside. Bedroom is upstairs. Is that not a duplex? Bedroom, kitchen, they are downstairs. I've told you about the bedroom before. If you enter that bedroom and come out, you'll be sweating. Bedroom has no window. The bedroom has no... I used to struggle so that I will go to bedroom before my father. Because if my father entered the bedroom before me, by the time I enter, I will smoke 3 sticks of cigarette. Because when he goes to the bedroom or toilet together, he used to smoke. He used to smoke. So when I enter like this, so the thing about music, I like the money, genasi. So they turn fat, turn to sit up. Don't basimu one musiga. Stay away from them. When I became restless, I used to rush to bedroom before he gets there. The step is outside. So taba when in bedroom, keluto we, abosita. Step in de gun, ma gun okelo. Gbogbo àwọn neighbor you go ma wo. Ayé kan niyan. Tán bá ní àpadà bọ̀ sí ibu, akokoro ní 3-bedroom flat, the same compound. Do you know if we had moved to another house, it's better? The same compound. Our 30 flat here, our bossy duplex. I've seen some things in life. There were some things I remember about my late father. I said, no, I reject this. His glory was cut short. That 1992, things were changing. We had one occasion in our town. My father saw agbada, he bought Guinea. One light blue green like this. Mojogun agbada yẹn tí mo mọ wọlé ọjọ́ ìgbà kan kú tán. Mojogun ó dé pọ́ǹtì kan ní mo sọnù. Mojogun ẹ̀ tí mo wọ̀ for 3 years. Agbada. My father wore that agbada to our town. People were looking at him. It was later I realized ibẹ̀ lọ fati wọlé. Because what he couldn't do for several years, that year in our town, I was there. He was able to do it. Èmi mọ ara mi létí nǹkan kan. Mo dúró sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìyá kan. Ìyá yẹn sì ni. Years later, mo tó rántí o, kò yé mi. Bọ́dúndé kọ́ ní ìní. Gbọ́ mi, that statement is loaded. Later, lẹ́mi mọ́ wá ń ṣàlàyé fún mi pé ohun tó túmọ̀ sí ni pé níbi tá a fi sí kọ́ ló wà mọ́. Dáàdi mi náà ò kíyè sára, àwọn náà ń ju agbádá, àwọn yes, Bọ́dúndé kọ́ ní ìní. I didn't know the woman. Kì í ṣe any member of immediate